Has this ever happened to you? Where's my chalk bag? Ooh, I have a solution for that. Slab chalks! You take the chalk ball, put it in the mesh pocket, zip it up, slap, and get your chalk. Slab chalks are made right here in Springdale, Arkansas at Interform, the small batch manufacturing company. We're helping our community and providing local jobs to minorities and women of diverse backgrounds. I'm Joseph Rao, Ninja Warrior, rock climber, and the CEO of Slab Chalks.
Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, CO and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.
Want to train like a pro? DGS Ninja has you covered with obstacles designed by top athletes. Kevin Carbone, Matt Bradley, Tom Alberti, and Brett Sims. Whether you're dialing in your technique at the gym or training at home, DGS Ninja equipment is built for performance, durability, and safety. Train with confidence. Train with DGS Ninja. Find obstacles, rigs, mats, and more on dgsninja.com.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the World Ninja League Championships for Tier 1 out here at the Greensboro Coliseum in North Carolina. My name is Billy Dixon. I will be commentating your Elite Male Stage 3 today. Let's talk about the format of this weekend. There are 6 individual events, your 3 stages, 1, 2, and 3, and your discipline circuits, your speed, your tech, and your endurance, which is essentially your upper body burnout course. All of these are worth a lot in the grand scheme of everything. You can get some awards if you place top 3 in them. And looking over the discipline circuit, the lowest sum of athletes from all 3 disciplines will result in your results, as a matter of fact. So if you get first place in speed, second place in tech, and third place in endurance, your total would be 6. You need to have the lowest amount in order to get higher on the podium, and the lowest score out of everyone in your respective division wins, essentially, which is great. And then you also have your stages overall, which kind of works like the discipline circuit. So your placement from stages 1, 2, and 3 will be added up. And due to that, we will be adding up all of your placements, and the lowest score will be counted. And the lower your number is, the higher you are on the leaderboard. And how high you are will end up with a podium. There is also Strongest Ninja, the lowest sum of athletes' placements across every single event. Stages 1, 2, and 3, along with all 3 discipline circuits, will sum up to this. And yeah, that's another award to be looking out for at the Greensboro Coliseum. And of course, the one that everyone is after, the World Champion. The one that is taken from only your 3-stage competition with your stages 1, 2, and 3, and the athlete that makes it the furthest and the fastest time on any stage will become your world champion. Last year it was Jackson Erdos, as we've just seen, and we are about to crown our male elite world champion within this stage. It is going to be an immense ride out here. One great thing about stage 3, what we can see is the camera angle that we get, but we also have an incredible obstacle list of 9 obstacles on stage 3. Our hang climb, which is the ascending rock wall, the keystone, which kind of works like a lock and key going through, snap back, which is now, I believe, essentially chop it up, where you have massive logs to grasp onto with your forearms. 2, okay, thank you. That is 2 obstacles. You have the snapback, and then the toe hook is next after that, where you have 2 L-shaped platforms to climb across bouldering style. 2 sets of bogies, floating monkey bars, and a rotating vertical limit, which our course designer, Matt Bradley, is showing off to us right now. A lot of grip needed. And we also have our Venus flytrap obstacle. You will start from that little Sasuke-style pipe frame. Quick shake out. You can see Matt Bradley, a tired man. He's been doing this for a couple days now. Here he goes. Matt's gonna show us what the Venus flytrap is all about. Gonna take the cane, put it into a hold, and put it into another hold. You have to go around the frame in order to get your buzzer. Some immense cane tech needed for stage 3's final obstacle today. It is going to be an immense ride. Now, it's worth noting that we have a couple of waves of elite males. The first wave, I believe, is made up entirely of people who are battling out for strongest ninja points. So they will not be fighting for the World Championship title. But once we get about halfway through or near the halfway mark on the next set of athletes, they will be battling it out for the World Championship title. There are a lot of ninjas in contention for that, and we are excited to be getting on with it. We are going to quickly have a word from our sponsors that make everything at the World Ninja League construct well.
DGS Ninja has you covered with obstacles designed by top athletes. Kevin Carbone, Matt Bradley, Tom Alberti, and Brett Sims. Whether you're dialing in your technique at the gym or training at home, DGS Ninja equipment is built for performance, durability, and safety. Train with confidence. Train with DGS Ninja. Find obstacles, rigs, mats, and more on dgsninja.com.
Where's my chalk at? Ooh, I have a solution for that. Slab chalks! You take the chalk ball, put it in the mesh pocket, zip it up, slap, and get your chalk. Slab trucks are made right here in Springdale, Arkansas at Interform, the small batch manufacturing company. We're helping our community and providing local jobs to minorities and women of diverse backgrounds. I'm Joseph Rao, Ninja Warrior, rock climber, and the CEO of Slab Chalks.
My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, CO and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.
We are inching closer and closer to the start of our Elite Male Stage 3. I am your host, Billy Dixon, and today we are going to be crowning our Elite Male World Champion. We have a lot of contenders out here, the first of which are going to be competing for the Strongest Ninja title, so not the World Championship title, due to the fact they may have failed before this stage, more predominantly the back half of Stage 2. But then after that, all hell breaks loose. We're going to be going for the championship title. It's going to be a hype time. everybody. We are now going to be starting out with our first elite male on stage 3, Canadian representative Hugo Hubert, coming out of Quebec, French Canada. Going to be starting out up the ascending wall and now over the key locks. Making through, very well done so far. Showing all these elite male competitors what they are going to be faced with throughout the course. Now coming into the updated snapback obstacle, it's essentially like chop it up in the sense that you have a massive log to then grasp over. You can see Hugo going for the reverse catch, very good. Oh, little mishap with the glasses there, but he's still moving forward. I'm gonna take a swing over. Yes, very good. This is where you can dismount and skip that final log. There we go. Very nice so far from Hugo Hubert. Gonna be chalking up, ready to go for the toe box hook. Here he goes, Hubert setting himself up for a mount. For anyone in this division who has a background in climbing, this is going to be quite the advantage. A lot of feet movements, almost emulates quite an intense bouldering move, and we can see that Hugo is having quite a bit of trouble going through it right now. It's at 1:45 to this point. Grabbing through. Needs to somehow hook his toes on the backside of it. Yes, there we go. So close. Ended up getting his feet in the right position, but couldn't hang on. Well done to Hugo for starting it off. Very well done. Now then, our next competitor has quite the sideline support. It is going to be Ethan Grindle coming up next on our stage 3 course. Trying to get himself in the mood, ready to go for stage 3. Ethan just setting himself up. Looking forward, knowing he can do it. You can see with his coach, MJ, just checking through a few last things with his ref. And he is ready to go. Setting up NinjaWorks, making sure everything is nice and ready for Ethan Grindle to take on stage 3. And here he goes. Climbing up the ascending climb. Here he goes, moving along forward. Making his way through at quite the efficient pace through the keystones. Oh, slips the former one out, but links it back in. Needs to try and get it. Oh, very close. Gets it in. Having a tiny bit of trouble here, but still breathing, still keeping calm. Slips it out again. He's just hanging by one hand. Very strong. But due to it being a stage 3, oh, okay, a bit shaky coming off. Needs to breathe now, reconserve his energy. Coming into snapback. Yes, very good there from Ethan Grindle. Making his way down, skipping the final board. Yes, very good. Now coming into the place where Hugo fell, it is now time for the toe hook. Got to utilize the climbing and bouldering skills on this one. Uses his wingspan to get up. It's very difficult to try and hold yourself, but it looks like Ethan's making it across, reaching the top. Got to wait for it to pull down. There he goes. Now he can turn around and swing on to the next box where he must re-emulate that exact action again. coming into it now. Reaching up. Lets it tilt to Ethan Grindle. The first through the first half of this course, hitting the halfway point. Coming out of NYX Training Center. Age 16, coming out of Woodstock, Georgia. And that is going to be it for Ethan Grindle, unfortunately. Had a lot of time on the second obstacle there, the Keystones. I think that cost him quite a bit. All right then, Elias Poe next up on our stage 3 next. Representing the Dexterity Depot. Has competed 9 times throughout the season at age 17, representing the Pennsylvania area. And here he goes, moving along up. Has made it up to the cliff where he now must transition to the Keystone. Here he goes. Needs to make a specific pattern in order to make it through carefully, and there he goes. Now taking a bit of time to chalk up before snapback. A wise decision. Getting ready to go here to prop himself up. Taking a quick look at the end of the obstacle to try and plan himself. Here he goes, Elias. Makes the first grab. On to chop it up, basically. Nice move there. Setting himself up with a lot of momentum. Makes the landing. Now Elias is going to be coming into the toe hook. A technically challenging obstacle for someone who might not be heavily into climbing or bouldering. You're going to have to use a lot of movements akin to that type of area. Here he goes. Put his toes on the back of the mount. Elias coming in, gets it very well. A minute 35 up to this point. The fastest here, does a 180. A swag move. Here he goes, has to prop himself. The toes up there, has to have a lot of trust in them in order to reach up to the back half, which he does. Loses both of his feet, but he is able to make it to the next obstacle, the bogies. It seems like there are actually 2 sets of bogies in this obstacle. They're labeled down as 2 separates. But either way, gonna be coming into it right now, trying his best. Now he's onto the boxes. Here he goes. Attaches himself to the bogies. Some of them are shorter than others by the looks of things. But that's going to be it for Elias Poe. Putting in a great effort. Very well done. Let's have a look at the replays here as well. Had some very close calls on the toe hook box. See with the 180 there. Very gutsy moves out of Elias Poe. Very well done. Now then, as we come into our 4th competitor of Elite Stage 3, Nolan Riley, representing North Carolina, coming out of Warrior Tech at OCR. Okay, getting ready to go. Seems reasonably happy with how he's feeling so far. And now he is off on stage 3. Making his way up the ascending climb. Needs to release these hooks in a manner which conserves the most energy. Here he goes, Nolan. Moving along through. Swings down to safety. All these athletes now on snapback, coming in with a reverse catch mindset, which works. Here he goes. Takes a massive backswing. There he goes. Nolan Riley speedily coming into the toe hooks now. 22 seconds ahead of Ethan Grindle, who made it here with the fastest point. Taking that reverse grab and using that wingspan to move on forward. Oh, what a save. He gets the one-handed save there. Takes a 180 onto the second hook. Moves along. Nolan Riley just loses grip on impact. Was only hanging on with one hand. Unfortunate there. Had it. Now look at this here, coming in on impact, just wasn't enough, couldn't keep his body weight down, it kind of bounced back. Okay, moving on to our next competitor coming in, Tyler Zaborowski. Making sure everything is good with the ref coming in. Coming out of Buffalo, New York, has competed 8 times throughout the season at age 18. Here he comes through the keystones now. You can see him already grimacing, not particularly the best sight, but he's trying to unlock the keys. It seems like once they're in there, it takes a bit of force to take him out. Very nice there from Tyler. Now he is coming into the snapback. Very good elbow usage right there. Good thing that the log also spins, so you can utilize it in the best way possible. Now swinging down to safety as he comes into the toe hooks. Now then, Tyler taking a bit of time, ready to take on the toe hooks now. Propping his legs up there. Now he is going to be pulling down the backside, enduring the drop, setting himself up for a 180 potentially in order to make his way over to the next hook. Very nice. Some crazy cliffhanger-esque moves for all the Sasuke fans in the house today. Tyler looking for a skip. There we go. A bit of a beta break for a couple seconds. Now then, 100 seconds up to this point. Tyler chalking up, ready to go before he takes on the first set of bogeys. Unfortunately, that's going to be it for Tyler Zaborowski even. That's going to put him into first place, though. Made a good save there, coming out of snapback. A very good skip as well with the 180 before it. Seeing it in slow motion. Now then, coming into someone who could actually get reasonably far into this stage is going to be Gavin White. Coming out of Skyhook Ninja Fitness. This guy is an absolute monster on the course. Has a climbing and bouldering background as well as parkour. The first two labeled there, absolutely beneficial to the first obstacle and the toe hooks coming up. As well as the overall upper body strength that he's built over the years, putting it to good use now is going to be something that is very beneficial to him. Gavin pulling his way through, a lot of trust in his hands early on. Shaking his hands out, making sure he's all ready and able to go, chalking up before the snapback. Yes, there he goes, gets the correct motion necessary. Boom. Finally down there, Gavin, and out. Yeah, Gavin White. All right, 1 minute 10 coming into the toe hooks now. Gavin with a climbing background is definitely going to help himself out here, utilizing his necessary skills. Reaching up, enduring the drop down, gonna do the 180 possibly. Yes, building up correct amount of swing. Very good, Gavin White. Turning himself around. Very efficient throughout the toe hooks. Shaking out, chalking himself up. Is able to hang on for a long time here. Quite the challenge due to the fact that after this you have 2 sets of bogeys and floating monkey bars, which is now the Brett Sims monkey hop, by the way, from Premier Series in 2023, if you guys remember that. That is what is coming up next after these bogeys. Gavin White going to utilize all the grip strength he has left. Unfortunately, tried to go with a backwards attempt there, but unfortunately that's going to be it for Gavin White for the season. Very well done. The incredible usage of all of his background skills. The very neat 180 as well. All right, then we are now going to be coming into Asen Pritchard on stage 3 here today. Has competed 13 times throughout the season out of Roosevelt, New York. Has at age 28, he is ready to be taking on stage 3. Here he goes, propping himself underneath the ascending climb, ready to go. And here he goes. Asen using his hands and feet on the ascending climb. Listening to some tunes on his way through stage 3. Depending on what your music can be, it can be very therapeutic. Oh no! Oh, had a bit of a stutter there coming out of one of the first few keystones. Can we get a replay on that real quick? What happened there? Oh, let go of it to try and readjust, but unfortunately couldn't hang on. Sad times there for Asen Pritchard. The end to an amazing season for him. Now then, switching back to the start line, we are going to be coming to Fergus Dowling, the Tier 2 2023 World Champion. Last year made the move up to Elite in Tier 1 and definitely has proved why he wants to be here. An incredible ninja at age 20 out of Texas. Really excited to see how he does his first time on the Tier 1 Stage 3. Okay, ejects the second one on accident, it looks like. Fergus keeping composed though. Moving along. Choosing not to lock off, which is a wise decision, wanting to conserve a lot of energy for the later parts of the course. Oh, nice, very good. One of the people not wanting to take a cross grip on the first bar, but still made it over to the second log, but utilizes the second snapback in its full potential and makes his way down to safety as well. Taking a bit of time now, a minute has gone on the clock. Remember, furthest fastest is going to determine your place on the leaderboard. Fergus utilizing the climbing and bouldering skills that he has got. One minute 25 gone as he makes the lache over. Eyeing up a skip to the bar. Oh, misses it. Unfortunate there for Fergus. It was a good attempt though. The urgency was there. All right, guys, one of the first contenders who could possibly make it to the final obstacle or the end of the stage, Gavin White. The other Gavin White, not the one from Skyhook that ran earlier. The other one, the taller one it looks like as well. Gavin, or no, not Gavin, Evan White. I'm getting my name so confused right here, forgive me. Evan White now coming into the Keystone, locking up. He has a lot of upper body strength that he's able to use early on in the course as well. And with that, he's staying composed throughout these early obstacles, trying to keep control of the adrenaline. Gets the grab on the snapback. Very good. Right here from Evan White. Now here he is coming into the toe hooks. Not too familiar with how he is as a climber or a boulderer, so we are going to be seeing now how his skills can be put to the test. He might be one of the people to go for the skip and not utilize the full toe hook the second time around. Utilizing his feet, propping himself up, reaching above him. Very nice. Making the 180 over. Turning around, not going for the skip, playing it safe. Here he goes, Evan White, making it over. Now for the first set of bogeys. Evan White, a lot of grip strength, a lot of upper body strength needed for this. Turning around, oh yes. Oh, made a solid jump. But the finger strength just ran out there for Evan White. However, that's gonna put him in first place due to the fact he was the first person to make it to the set of bogeys, the second round that is. Very solid run there for Evan White. All right, now coming in to our next competitor on the third stage of the elite males. It's going to be Logan Bono. Trains out of his rig, or the rig gym, out of Bishop, Georgia. Very solid lock-off straight out here. Locking it in, moving along through. Very solid stuff so far from Logan Bono. Here he goes. Makes the dismount very solid. Just under a minute has gone on the stopwatch as he now sets himself up for the toe hooks. Reaching out. Ooh, having a bit of trouble trying to prop his feet up there. Yes, nice. Using the back of his feet. Reaches up with his left hand first off, endures the drop. Gonna use one more swing to set himself up for a 180. Very good. with the Lord on his side. He is trying to make his way over through the toe hook here, but he's having a bit of trouble. A lot of hand strength being wasted and a lot of core trying to push his legs up. Ah, that's going to be it, yeah. Couldn't feel it going any further. Very well done there to Logan Bono. Putting up solid runs all over the shop. Tried very hard to get his feet onto that hook, but just didn't work. Now then, we're going to be moving on to Dagan Desimone, age 18, out of Virginia. Coming out of stage 3's starting blocks with a lot of urgency right here. Wants to get through the keystones as fast as possible. Height of 5'4" with a wingspan of just that too. One of our lighter ninjas at 115 pounds has been doing the sport since 2015. The 10th year he's been doing it, the 10th year of the WNL. He's been competing at Worlds since season 3 back in 2017. This sport has taught him what it means to be a part of a community and a sportsmanship. He has learned how to fall and get back up and be even more determined because of that support and friendship that you get in a community like this. He's striving to keep this sport a part of his life and career, and he wants to give back what it's given to him. And he's doing that very well on stage 3 right here at the World Championships. Just over a minute gone on the stopwatch. The fastest ninja up to this point, it looks like. Now moving through, getting a good drop down. Has competed 15 times throughout the season at age 18. Gonna chalk up on the rest bar. Getting ready for the first set of bogeys. Now keeping in mind that this is only the middle of an upper body gauntlet with no rest. Dagan trying to pull on through. Tries to do the lock off back and oh no! Tried to go forward instead, but just slipped off. It seemed like it would work for him if he had the strength there still, but unfortunately that's not going to be it for Dagan today. Did extremely well though, for all things considered. Okay, now coming into one of our Canadian representatives out here on stage 3. One of the few left. Gonna be Louis Felix Premu from Quebec. Age 20. Making his way through the first couple of obstacles right now. Louis locking off barely with one hand there. Wasn't even locking off, he was in like the purgatory between locking off and just dead hanging. Had a lot of control throughout it though. Coach Louis out here. Rocking MST Ninja Gym. Going to be taking a solid approach over to the snapback. Gets his head above the first one. Has a lot of power with that going into the second. Is he going to utilize the skip? Yes, he does. Okay. Dismounting. Also, note to self something I didn't say earlier. The athletes will have about 30 seconds to rest between rest platforms, between these obstacles, to ensure that everyone gets a fair amount of rest between them. And Coach Louis is off on the toe hooks now, only utilizing about 15 seconds, I believe. Very good. Here he goes. Getting the grab around. Trying to reach up. No! You can tell everyone around this part of the stage is willing him on. Shaking out, gonna need a lot more strength, chalking up via his shorts. He's gonna need quite the pull-up. Yo! Nearly had it there. His legs left the platform or the structure and couldn't hang on with one hand with the impact that it had. A very good fight though for Louis. Done Canada very proud. Very well done. Okay, moving on to our next competitor on stage 3. It is going to be Ryan Wilmoth making his way up the ascending climb. Making his way through the keystones here. Makes his way down safely. Shaking out, ready to go. Right before the snap back here, utilizing his forearms and wrists. Very well done there. Gonna take a swing back. Ryan dismounting. Also age 13, taking advantage of the new elite age limit. It used to be 15, but this year they lowered it down to 13, and with it has come a lot of brand new talent that we're excited to see on our stages, especially stage 3 now, with Ryan showcasing it. Here he goes. Props himself up for the 180 Cliff Lachey. And oh my goodness me, that must have hurt. Hit his head on the toe hook while trying to go for the skip. Kind of gonna have to lean forward and dive underneath it in order to make it through. Let's look at that again. Set himself up for it, and ooh, a lot of impact right there. Unfortunately. Carter Stone immediately setting off now. This guy had a battle in stage 1, had to run stage 1 3 separate times due to a couple of mishaps with reruns and stuff. But now has found himself in stage 3, and rightfully so. This kid has been through a lot the past couple days on the course, and he is ready to show himself what he's made of to the rest of the world. All right now. Carter Stone dismounting very well. Taking a couple of shakeouts. Here he goes. Carter Stone getting it. Very good on the snapback. Here on the snapback the second time. Gonna skip the second log though and dismount already. Has a long time to rest, about 25 seconds now. Mapping out his moves. He has to remember that after the toe hooks, it's 2 sets of bogeys and the monkey pegs. Here he is muscling through. Utilizing his toes, trying to, okay, wasn't particularly happy with how they were set out first hand, so now he's gonna try it again. And gets it, oh, fingertips, dude. That was very close, gonna turn himself around. Hanging on. Putting both his hands at either side of the box. Oh, just missed out there. The cliff ran away from him just as he was about to go out with it. Okay, we're gonna have a quick look back at Carter Stone right here. That one-handed save with the fingertips was absolutely immense. Now then, one of the most famous ninjas in the world has competed internationally a lot of times. The weatherman Joe Moravsky out of Stanford Ninja Academy is now ready on the course. So many fans of Joe Moravsky in the building and watching the stream right now, I'm willing to bet. We are all behind Joe. He's locked in currently, getting ready to take on stage 3. A world champion from a couple years back as well. Not in contention to get world champion this year, unfortunately, due to a fall on stage 2. Shaking out, making sure everything is ready before he goes. Here he goes. The countdown is on for Joe Moravsky. Going up the ascending climb, an obstacle that originally came from Sasuke back in the late 2000s. Joe Moravsky competed in the Sasuke World Cup this time last year, which was the last time he was able to attempt a stage 3 in recent memory. And here he goes, gonna chalk up, ready to go. One of the most experienced athletes we have had on the stage. Here he goes, the weatherman hooks on to the first log. One of the most dynamic ninjas still at 35. Competing with people half his age and getting still amazing results after all these years. Gonna shake out and get ready for the toe hook. Joe, a man with a lot of athletic experience, should be a no-brainer that he is crushing the toe hooks right now. Pulls himself through, gets a 180. Has experience with that move due to competing in the Sasuke World Cup last year. Been competing in Ninja since 2013, I believe. Yes, very good there, Joe. The head coach of Stanford Ninja Academy out in Connecticut. Now, how is he with his bogeys? Oh, nearly had it, just slipped. Very well done. He knows that happens. An experienced ninja like Joe Moravsky knows that bogeys are difficult, especially ones with a weird motion and thin ledges. But still a great job from Joe. Okay, next up, Ben Simpson. We're gonna have a look at Joe's replay real quick though. Solid 180 from Joe Moravsky. And a great run to boot. Ben Simpson coming in up the ascending climb. One of Mary Layton's students, the commentator ninja, coming out of Ultimate Obstacles. Making sure he gets a solid release on each of these keystones. Oh, what a save. That was a close one. Skipping the final keystone hold and just going for the bottom of the rope. Hopefully that hasn't burnt anything in his hands. Nice dismount as well. Gonna shake out before taking on a gauntlet of 4 obstacles, including this first one, the toe hooks. Wants to try and get his feet around. Yes, there he goes. Gets the backside, gets the 180 onto the second hook. Oh, unfortunately whiffs it, unable to get a proper grip onto it. It happens though, very well done to Ben. Gonna give it a quick look back. Very, very close on that rope there. Went to go for the grip on the skip, but unfortunately to no avail. Now moving on to Jonah Beauregard. Or Beauregard, there we go. has competed 6 times throughout the season, coming out of Worcester, Massachusetts. Age 15 for the season, he's ready to go. Another ninja out of Ultimate Obstacles. Very nice so far, very calm and collected. Yes, there we go. Nice turnaround there into the rope, saving a bit of time. He is ready to go on the snapback. Gets it, here he goes. Makes the second grab as well. Eyeing up a dismount early here. Very good stuff.
Hey, should I grab those really high so I have lots of room to slip if I need it? Or should I grab it comfortable? Like just be comfortable. More comfortable you're at the twist. It's all about just keeping no twist. Any twist will pop right out.
Now then, here we see Jonah coming into the toe hooks.
So like once you get it in, shift your weight. Yeah.
Trying his best to lock his legs in as well as his feet. Ooh, trying his best to reach up. There he goes, gets the grab onto the cliffs, just needs to endure the impact and get that 180, very good. Now just needs to do that again.
To those ledges on this guy. Don't do this move. You don't want this move.
There he goes, endures it a second time. Jonah Beauregard, age 15, coming out of Massachusetts, chalking up, ready to go before these sets of bogeys. 2:20, eyeing up a skip. Ah, we could see what he was trying to do.
Have to go to that. Wasn't even the point.
Didn't execute it, unfortunately. Very well done there from Jonah, though.
He didn't even go to the. Alright, you can go. He didn't even go. It's all that ball.
Okay, coming into our next competitor, Bray Weinacher was showcased on one of the more recent episodes of American Ninja Warrior Season 17. And here he is, ready to go on stage 3 of the World Ninja League Championships in the Elite Male Division.
You can start underplaying. Yep, you can start underplaying. That's the only part of that board that's white. No cliffhanger, just the black. Yep.
Getting ready to go, Jonah. No, not Jonah, Bray Weinacher, there we go. I was looking at the NinjaWorks timer. Here he goes. Now moving along, Bray making his way up the ascending climb without a problem so far. Moving, ooh. Yes, there he goes, locks it in. Wants to carry on a solid rhythm throughout the obstacle. Very nice so far. Pulling back, gets the grab on the snapback. No one's failed snapback yet. It can be seen as a strength trainer, and he makes it Bray. Bray making his way up. Making the 180 now, just under a minute. Making his way up now, has reached the cliff on the second part. (1 minute 20 seconds now as he's starting to chalk up. the timer counting down for how long you can rest on this bar. Looks like he can't go past that red tape. Oh! Bray also tried to go for the skip there, but to no avail, sadly. That's going to put him in first place, though, by nearly 17 seconds over Evan White. Nearly had that skip there. Now then, moving into Messiah Andrade. Coming out of the Gravity Forge. Being coached by Jackson Erdos on the side. We'll be seeing him compete for the World Championship later. But for now, Messiah, for strongest ninja points, is now on stage 3. Here he goes, Messiah. Locking off, quickly matching throughout that final peg. Good stuff. Very solid moves out here from Messiah. Reaches up very well, has a minute on the stopwatch now. Turning around, gonna do a straight lache. Very good stuff. Getting his toes up there too. This is putting Messiah in third place currently. Gonna be chalking up right before the bogeys right now. The red tape that's to the left of Messiah is not allowed to be gone past. So now he's gonna be utilizing the boxes. Ah, oh, nearly had it, tried to get the backwards grab. Well done to Messiah. Representing New Jersey and the Gravity Forge very well. All right, next up on the course is the classy ninja. You know him, you love him. Donovan Matoya is going to be next up on stage 3. Quite the dangerous prospect. Not just Donovan and his skills, but doing it in a suit. Okay, now here we go. Donovan Matoya just getting ready. Has been here for a long time. Competed on American Ninja Warrior multiple times. Also went out to train with some of the best competitors from Sasuke in Japan, which is when Ninja Warrior started, including two-time champion Yusuke Morimoto. Has competed in the trials for Sasuke 42. As well, did hundreds of push-ups. Donovan just chilling out, ready to go for stage 3. He knows what he can do. He was here last year as well, so he's familiar with the layout, but not the specific obstacles. The ascending climb is the same though. the head coach and founder of Motus Ninjas down in Lee Summit, Missouri. Just had a refurbished establishment as well. It is huge now. That is where this year's Premier Series Finals is going to be held as well, down in the fall of this year. All right, and just like that, Donovan Matoya, the classy ninja, is now off. One of the most influential ninjas of our time. Such an iconic ninja. A lot of people have taken a liking to his attire on the course. Even the last man standing of Sasuke 42 out in Japan, Ryosuke Miyaoka, who climbed the final stage in a suit. Donovan Matoya hoping to clear this stage in a suit. Taking a bit of time ready for snapback, utilizing all of the rest time he's got on the platforms. Taking the cross grip. Ooh, nice. Okay, needs to be cautious about that spinning barrel. Holds on to the second snapback though. And keeps it moving. All right, Donovan gonna be chalking up before one of the hardest portions of this course. Donovan Matoya, 1 minute 23 coming into the toe hook. Dipping and then reaching up, there he goes. Donovan, nice 180. Built a motorized 180 cliffhanger at Motus a couple of months ago. Now then coming through, Donovan, 1 minute 50 coming into the slopers. Gonna get as, okay, no, not gonna optimize the skip, gonna play it safe and go for the slopers. He knows how thin they are, and that's gonna be it for classy ninja Donovan Matoya. Unfortunate. A solid run there from the classy ninja. We're struggling right there. Well done, Donovan. Awesome stuff. Yes. Now taking a look at the leaderboard, still Bray Weinacker, Evan White, and Mesiah Andrade into the top 3 respectively. Important to reiterate that all of the athletes so far and the ones that you can see on your screen right now for the run order are not competing for the World Championship title. They're going for strongest ninja points. The people who are competing for the World Championship title will be running later on. That title is applicable for all the people who cleared stage 2 and will be moving on to stage 3 in succession to what they have already done. right then, next up on the course, one of Rhode Island's greats, Luke Dillon. Straight up the ascending climb, extremely fast, wanting to utilize as little energy as possible. With that, going very fast in stage 3. This is meant to be a cautious, slow burnout course, but Luke Dillon is turning it into a speed course. Here he goes. Pulling through very well, straight into toe hooks, not even taking a large rest before it. He knows he's going to be hanging for quite a while. Here he goes. Yes, gets the drop down, reaches behind him, gets the touch point on the first set of bogeys. That has him 33 seconds ahead of Bray Weinacher to this point. Luke Dillon is going to choose to chalk up now. Has a lot of upper body strength to offer. Shaking out quite a bit. Hopefully the speedy approach to the beginning of the course hasn't hindered him. He's gonna go for a massive skip. Luke Dillon whiffs it, unfortunately. Oh, he thought he had it, and he nearly did, to be fair. Very entertaining. Nearly had that skip. Look here, just whiffed it with the left hand. Luke Dillon's grip strength would have absolutely have that. And now we are moving straight on to Aiden Shanley. Ten seconds into the course now, moving through the keystones. Taking some cautious backswings on the snapback. Here he goes. Very nice dismount here. Gonna move straight into the toe hooks now. Straight into the second hook. Moving into the first set of bogeys now. A tactical play here, trying to, oh no! Sadly, just gonna be peeling out there, it looks like. Oh, just whiffed the first box of bogeys. Ah, sad times. A tactical play though, getting the touch point of that obstacle to solidify a higher placement. As we now move on to Jack Staterman, or Staterman. Here he moves. Ooh, okay, recovers his penultimate keystone hold. Moving back, very good, okay. Now taking a bit of time to prop himself up before snapback. Very solid. Gets the dismount down. Breathing heavily right before he's about to go onto a part where there are no rest platforms. Moving up the toe hook. Gonna second guess that 180 and just do the straight lache. Very good. Jack moving along. Trying to wrap the back of his foot. Just the part above your heel, it looks like is going to be the predominant place. All right, touches the bogey box. Gonna chalk up and get ready for the task ahead of him. Jack, age 15, out of Kentucky. I want to say KY is. I'm British. I don't know my state abbreviations that well yet. I'm getting better. Has competed 7 times throughout the season. Here he goes. Just over 2 minutes now. Jack. Oh, just peels out on the twist about. Gave it a very good shot though. Solid run overall from Jack Staderman. All right, Nicholas Jacob next up on stage 3. Coming out of Zacade, a Ninja Warrior. 6'1", started Ninja in 2018. Very decorated Ninja for a Canadian representative right here. He placed 3rd place in the Canadian Ninja League Nationals in the teens division. Oh no! Oh, just slipped. Unfortunate there for Nicholas Jacob. Got 2nd in Premier Series for the teens last year. Made the move up to Elite and got 1st in regionals. Can do a 16-foot lache, and that is a very good season there. Okay, next up on stage 3 is James Burns.
2, 1, go.
And he's off, coming out of Strive Ninja Fitness. Straight up the ascending climb with aggression. "17 competitions this season. Looking like he wants to do a big reach out to the rope, but does he trust it? Ooh, okay. Keeps hold, gonna go back. Kind of misjudged the distance between things. There he goes now. Turns himself around. That was sketchy, but he makes it. Here goes James. Makes a massive grab. Looks like he chinned it as well. Putting on a powerful display of skill right here as well. Here goes James now coming into the first toe hook. Getting the 180. There he goes. Here he goes. Ooh, peels out sadly on the 2nd toe hook there. Just couldn't reach upward enough. Very powerful up to that point though. Caden Fisher next up on stage 3 for the Elite Male Division. Coming out of Flipside Ninja Park in Temple Terrace, Florida. 4 competitions this season, age 18. Monkey barring these keystones. Here he goes. Here goes Caden, making the snapback look incredibly easy right there. Here he goes, Caden Fisher now on the toe hooks. Ooh, a very high 180 there. Readjusting himself, making sure he props himself well and good. Pulls it up, there he goes, Caden Fisher. Caden Fisher shaking out as best he can. Now straight into the bogeys, trying to lock off and get some security in his moves. Caden Fisher sadly drops out there. Had a solid attempt though, all things considered. Very good stuff there from Caden Fisher. Put on a solid performance throughout the obstacles he attempted in a great season to boot. All right then. A very famous ninja in the Florida area next up, David Bergstrom Wright, the Cake Ninja. His other half, Caitlin Bergstrom Wright on the sideline, chalking him up throughout stage 3. Very strong athlete, built for long endurance courses. And he's going through it, Luke Dillon-esque speed right here. Yes, good from the Cake Ninja. And lands it very smoothly. Oh no, David Wright couldn't endure the pressure of it going down on impact there. Sadly gonna be out on stage 3 more early than we considered. Oh, that's unfortunate there for David. Put up a very solid performance though. Michael Sherman coming in now, age 16, out of Reading, Connecticut. Coming out of Ninja Mania as well. They train a lot of speed over at Ninja Mania, that's what they're known for. But that doesn't mean that athletes are slacking off in the endurance upper body department. Started Ninja about 10 years ago. Very happy with how he's moving so far, it looks like. Age 16, has competed 13 times throughout the season. That's a lot of competitions. Michael Sherman. No, unfortunately loses both of his limbs, his lower limbs even, on the obstacle and causes him to drop down, sadly. just nearly had it there. That's why you're going to move up to that top ledge as fast as possible. Now moving on to one of the Chow brothers from Canada. Michael Chow up first. Here he goes. One of the founders of the Canadian Ninja League with his brother Ryan. Very fast run. Very powerful. Yes, gets it. Interesting backhand placement though. Works for him though. Very good getting that cross grab too. Now then Michael trying to use his bouldering skills to move up. It's going to be quite the dip to get up. And he gets it. Michael Chow.
I didn't even look at the last off the ball yet, so I was like,
Michael trying to salvage things right here. Michael trying to get the momentum necessary, but he has been hanging for a long time. He's shaking out a bit earlier than he wanted to, I'd assume. Michael trying his best. He's dangling upside down. Oh, Michael Chow. Oh, forcing it through. The Canadian power going through. Gonna shake out. He has been hanging for a long time. That's going to be it for Michael Chow. He endured that a lot, placing him into 11th place. Now then, moving into our next competitor right here, Matthew Hall, coming into the ascending climb with passion. Coming out of the Georgia area. Making his way through now. The snapback beckons, here he goes. Yes, gets the grab. Using his palms and his wrists to grip on. There he goes, 36 seconds up to the dismount platform now. Gonna take a tactical rest and chalk up, shake out. Get ready for a long upper body gauntlet.
Announcement. Nearby stage 1, warm-up area. You may have mistakenly grabbed a Daniel juggling tool.
Yes, tilts it down spectacularly.
The rifle owner is requesting you bring on over the info please.
Matthew reaches up with expertise. Reaches up again. Matthew shaking out now. Might as well shake out whilst your legs are up. Yes, gets it. Gonna take some chalk from MJ. Gonna be quite the fight for our athletes today. Matthew hoping to break the mold here. Gets onto the first bogey box. Turns around, utilizing his left hand this time. No, gonna try the other hand. Felt like it was a better fit for him, possibly. And that's gonna be it for Matthew Hall. Very close there. Next up on the start line, coming out of Strive Ninja Fitness, is Lucas Shaunamian. Started Ninja in 2019. In last year, he was in the young adult division and placed 6th place at the World Championships and 7th place in Strongest Ninja. He was also 1st place in power rank in young adults, so this is why he chose to go elite. Has competed 4 times at World, and this is his 1st year in elite, and it's proving why. He made it to stage 3. Trains out of Strive, of course, in Franklin, Massachusetts with Zach Keenan, James Burns, and Zach Fishman. And he is making his way out of the snapback as we speak. Oh no! He overshot the platform, and that's going to be it for Lucas. That's an unfortunate move. I feel like that's every ninja's worst nightmare, that is. Trying to get onto a platform and overshooting it. Yeah, his top half of his body. All right, Zachary Burkholder, age 17, representing the Dexterity Depot. Oh yes, drops down on that rope. Very good stuff right now from Zachary Burkholder. Gonna take a bit of time to get ready. Zach pulling upward and enduring the drop down. Getting a nice 180 cliff lâché. Pulling along through now. Gets to the bogey box touch point, and that's going to put him into 5th place with his time. Zach tried to go for the skip, and it didn't work, sadly. Good stuff there from Zachary Burkholder. Okay, next up on the course now. That's actually going to put Zachary Burkholder into 1st place, but now John Lash in the Elite Division next up out of Power Ninja Warriors. Has competed 7 times, there we go, throughout the season 10 out here, age 17. I want to get a higher grip, there he goes. Here he goes, John Lash. Very nice sideways arm movement. Now he's going to be chalking up, ready to go. Oh, but that's going to be it. Josh just peels out there. Very well done to him. An incredible season. And with that, we have 10 runners left of the first wave of elite male athletes on stage 3. Andrew Pickert being the first of those 10. One of the Illinois Ninjas, and he's off. Moving along repping a South Carolina shirt too. Moving steadily along through the keystone holds, locks that final one in. Gets the grab on snapback. Yes, there he goes. The second snapback all done. And he makes the dismount. Gonna have to utilize quite a bit of time in order to shake out before taking on a long gauntlet of stage 3 pain. Andrew Pickert. Quite the big dip. The one-handed save was immense right there. Moving along through, trying to lock his feet on the backside of things. Reaches up this time and holds on. Here he goes, Andrew Pickert. He's smiling. I think he's looking for the skip. Here he goes. Can he be the first to hack it? No! Andrew Pickert, unfortunately, not able to get it. Very well done. Ooh, he had both hands on there, but because you're moving at such a fast speed and a lot of weight has to be put down due to the human body weighing such a measurement, it just comes out as a difficult move. Ben Toomas coming in now. Let's see if he can raid this course. All the fans with a PlayStation 1 will get that reference. Coming out of Maine, he has competed 3 times throughout the season at age 17. Found himself on Elite Stage 3 this year. Want to give a shout out to one of our sponsors here, NinjaWorks, the ultimate in ninja timing systems. And right away, we're going to move back to stage 3, where all of our NinjaWorks equipment is going to be displayed. Ben Toomas out here representing Maine on the course right now. Here he moves. Having a bit of trouble popping out the keystone so far. Gets the grab. Now here he is coming into the snapbacks. There he goes. there. Good recovery from Ben. In 25th place.
Just leave that there. They need it here.
Gonna have to have quite the kip up with his hips to get up there to the top ledge. Ben Toomas. Ben, unfortunately, gonna go down. Had a very solid run, though, up to that point as well. Tried to go for a massive skip to no avail. The hand placement was there, just not entirely able to grip on. Okay, very powerful ninja in the modern day up next. Our final 8 athletes in the first wave of elite males. What? After this wave. Here he goes, James Sinella, coming out of Center Court, New Jersey. Center Court is where we have held some international world championships in the past, so James, probably no stranger to big competitions like this one. Actually, I know he's not a stranger. He's insane. He's so good at ninja. Okay, now coming in with James Sinella on stage 3 at the World Championships. And he's off. A coach down at Center Court, one of the biggest ninja gyms in the world. It's actually a hybrid gym, I believe. They have like a football field and everything. By the British definition, so kickball or soccer, whatever you guys call it. It's football, okay? Here he goes, James Sinella powering through the snapback. Very good right here. Very nice. The hat comes off, but he puts it right back on. There is a possibility it could come off again. Hoists himself up. James setting himself up for the second prop. There he goes. Here he goes, James chalking up, ready to go. Now, how is he going to fare with this one. Is he gonna go the intended bogey route or the skip? Oh, skip. Here he goes. Big swing coming in. James Sanella, too short. Sad times for him, nearly there. Very good execution. Had a very powerful swing, but it seems like he just oriented his body wrong. All right, Caden Madzelan next up, coming out of Oregon, I want to say, OR. Age 19, representing Skyhook Ninja Fitness with Gavin White on the sideline. Very good right here from Caden. Nice swings all around. Here goes Caden coming in just under a minute on his stopwatch. Gonna set up a 180, there he goes. Propping up his feet. Okay, gets the touch point on the bogeys, which is nice. Gonna chalk up. How's his approach going to play out? He's shaking out quite a bit. Swings out to the bogeys now. Oh, nearly had it there. Just his right hand slipping off, sadly. Caden Madzelan's season has come to an end. Here he goes. Almost had it there. Just a slight problem on the bogeys, sadly. Ryan Guild coming up next now, putting us into our final 6 elite males of this wave. And then I believe we're going to be going into our clear fest right here. Ryan just setting himself up ready for the ascending climb. Just checking things out, ready to go. Clarifying he can do the correct things. And he's ready. And he is off. Ryan Guild making his way up the ascending climb, hoisting himself up to the cliff ledge above. Now the keystones, his legs all over the place. Good control with them too. No! The peel out, sadly. Super unfortunate there for Ryan Guild. He did hang on there for quite a bit, but vertically hanging on to something, you can only do it for so long, realistically. All right. Next up on our course is going to be the 5th to last runner of our first wave of stage 3, Tristan Anderson. Tristan coming into, ooh, there we go. The keystones don't seem to be a problem for him in the grand scheme. Now he is coming into the snapback. There he goes. Gets back on the snapback. Here he goes. Gonna dismount to safety. Very nice. Coming out of Maple Grove, Maine. Age 18, has competed 5 times throughout the season. And Tristan Anderson unfortunately peels out. Didn't go for the top ledge quick enough, and his feet weren't particularly there 100%. Unfortunate for him, but still a very well done to Tristan Anderson for getting here up to stage 3 in the elite division. Not an easy task.
Make a plan on that thing, dude.
Okay, 4 more athletes of this wave. The first of which being Caden Forsher, representing one of the coolest shirts I've seen in my life. Here he goes. Moving across the pond, down to the snapback. Ooh, forces it through, only one backswing needed. Very nice, now gonna stabilize himself. Ready to go for one of the crux points of the course, of the upper body gauntlet that's been taking people out, the toe hooks. On to the second hook now. Just under a minute as he's going to start making the turnaround to the bogeys. Caden Forsher going to take a reach out to the bogeys, the first box of them. Now he is coming into the turnaround point. Hold on, hold it, no! That's the furthest we've gotten geographically in terms of those bogeys right there. He could have had it, Caden Forsher, but sadly gonna be it. Good luck, Hollis. Super, super close there. Next up, Oliver Flanick, age 15, out of Lincolnton, North Carolina, representing an NSC shirt. Love to see it. Moving along through. Has competed 6 times throughout the season and made his way down from the second obstacle. Now he's moving along into snapback. Getting the grab second time around, very high. Moving into the door, oh, not again. Oh, Oliver Flanick just overshooting that dismount. Unfortunate. Have a look at that again. Just, ah, man, it hurts. It hurts my soul. Great stuff there still. Moving it back over to Canada, we are going to have Rory Yago next up on the Elite Stage 3 course. Out of British Columbia, he has competed 3 times throughout the season at age 17. He's getting ready to go. He can put up something on this course. Rory coming into the ascending climb right here very well. Releasing the keystones very proficiently as he makes his way over to the end of the route. Now here he comes into the snapback. Very nice. Essentially a PVC pipe type movement on the snapback. Now here he is. Getting some chalk from Ryan Chow, a fellow Canadian. 45 seconds on his stopwatch as he now makes his way over to the toe hooks. Reaches upward. Makes the 180 lache. Now coming up. Ooh, okay. Deattaches his legs. Gonna put him back in place though. Okay. 1 minute 20. On his stopwatch. He's been hanging for quite a while. He's gonna have to try and get a move on. Roriago gets the touch point on the first set of bogeys. Here he goes, Rory, gonna take a leap up, reaching out to the first set of bogeys here. 1 minute 50. Ah, that's gonna be it, dropping out there. Good stuff from Roriago. Very solid run there from our Canadian Roriago. Spent a long time hanging, that's where a lot of the energy went, it looks like. Okay. Now then, next up, one of my longest friends in my life as a ninja back in the UK. Hollis Lansford was putting up record stats back in the United Kingdom. An absolute legend. Moved out to Arc in Colorado to train for his gap year. The British Ninja Champion in 2023. Also says here in his bio that he wishes to be as good as Jack Andrews one day from the UK. That's definitely true. That isn't something that Jack Andrews told me to say. Hollis Lansford coming in. Makes the laches look easy. A lot of power coming into it. Stops himself before overshooting. Now Hollis coming in. One of the strongest ninjas I know personally, repping his Premier Series jersey from qualifying at ARC. Placed 7th, I believe, in Premier Series finals at Life Force in 2024. Used to train out at Red Goat Climbing in York in England. Has a bit of experience. Does kickboxing, track and field, ultimate frisbee as well for back in the day. Hollis Lansford, 1 minute 10, has hit the touch point of the bogeys. Now, Hollis knows a thing about completing bogeys in Premier Series Finals of 2023. He did it with relatively ease. No! Oh, Hollis gonna take a fall there. First time on stage 3. Finally got a stage 1 buzzer after 3 years of trying. Super proud of him. And that is going to be it for our first wave of elite male athletes on stage 3. Well done, Hollis. W. Boom. You got it. All right, we're going to take a brief break. We'll be back with you very soon with some more elite male action on not Premier Series, on the World Championship stage 3 course. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Doing great, buddy.
you're on the better end.
I hate the yellow. The second one is a lot more. It's not the flat lane, it's the full VL. So it's like just slow.
Back to the World Ninja League Elite Stage 3. We have Gal Shrim on the course right now, our first Israeli representative on Stage 3. Gal is gonna go for the skip, it looks like. Israeli ninjas very powerful with their laches. Gal Shrim gets the grab! Gal Shrim coming out of Israel, showing us what he's all about. No! Oh, got the hard move that everyone's been trying. Gal Shrim has something to be proud of. Oh my goodness me. Whew. Super close there. Gal Shrim got the move and had his fingers on that ledge but peels out. Okay. Next up on the starting block is going to be Evan Lavallee. Had quite the shock fail, if I recall. Evan Lavallee. Here he goes, Evan Lavallee. Very fast, Evan. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, you've got 30 seconds between obstacles to rest. 30? Yeah. All good. Evan Lavallee now coming through after snapback. Here goes Evan Lavallee. Has really matured over these last couple of years in Ninja. Grew a couple of inches as well, has the height necessary to do this. And also a very sick 180. Okay, Evan Lavallee. Doing the turnaround, Evan's hanging on. Come on now. Evan, hold it. Evan did it the intended way. No! Oh, really nearly had it there, lad. Super, super close. Oh my gosh. Nearly had it, did it the intended way too. Man. Okay, next up on our course, Ryan Cooper out of True Momentum. Age 16, one of the younger athletes in the elite division, being coached by Jonathan Bainge, otherwise known as Ninja Coop out here on the course. Here he goes now, gets the grab on the PVC. Yes. Ryan going to be chalking up right now before the toe hooks. Ryan Cooper coming in now. Going to be utilizing his entire body. Not the tallest guy, but also not the heaviest. He doesn't have a lot of weight to carry, which is nice. Ryan Cooper on stage 3 of the World Ninja League, getting that grab. Oh, just at the very end, right before the secure hold, he peels. Okay, next up is going to be Yehonatan Bitton. There we go. Another Israeli representative. 5'8", wingspan of 5'10", 137 pounds. Israel's 2022 Las Lachey champion and 2023 second place. A coach for 6 years, has been an Israel Ninja Warrior for the last 3 years. Getting ready to take on stage 3 of the World Championships. All right, Yehonatan Bitton coming in. Very shortly, here he is. Okay. Hi. Let's go. Honestly valid. So you emulated me, but sick. Okay, I am now joined by international ninja connoisseur Kane Casillas on the commentary now.
What's
Say
up, what's
hello.
up?
Let's go.
Just got back from the discipline circuit. Ready to rock and roll. Yehonatan Bitton, coming from Israel.
Here he goes, makes the dip over. This is a perfect view, by the way, from what we
Yes.
can see.
On the keystones here.
Moving along in.
The tops of those holds just wide enough to lock in. The tiniest slip will remove them.
We've already had a couple of those today on stage 3 for the elite male division. We're excited to be carrying on. We only have 18 athletes until we get into the competitors with the World Championship name with their potential.
Wow.
Yo,
I
Tam.
got it here at the right time.
Yes, dude. Okay. Yehonatan Bitton, age 23, coming out of Israel.
Love the camera angles here, by the way. Love
Oh
that
yes,
they're following
one of my
around.
favorite parts of stage 3 is how we get the active camera across the course. We can really gauge the scope of how big these obstacles can really be and how high they can be as well, because this is from the ground level. A grown adult is just holding this camera by his chest. We can see how high he is.
Shout out Derek, but now Yehonatan with a great 180 to the second toe hook box. Now for the pull up and the flip
Very
into
nice.
that rest bar.
Reaches up.
Now
Here
he'll
we
get to
go.
shake out here.
We've
He
just-
gets the touch point.
We've just seen Gal Shrim make a massive skip over to one of the last few bogey holds, and we've also had Evan Lavallee make it there the intended way, but slipping at the final hurdle. Let's see how Yehontan Biton is able to do. Here he
All right,
goes.
he's going for that skip by the looks of it.
Here he goes. Israel, very powerful ninjas.
Oh! Yeah, that's a pretty big send.
Yeah, we've had a couple people try that over the last couple of waves out here. We're on the second wave right now, but we still had a lot of people get really close, getting their hands on there, but not having enough height to properly adjust yourself in the air.
If you need to rest your voice, I can take the next feed.
Come on, you got this, dude.
Who's switching? I want to do without you. We're now on to Christian Hart. Already on the keystones. Need a little bit of lockoffs. It's more of a shoulder press into the figures, so that way you're coming at it in a straight line. Taking a little bit of rest, and he's pretty much, he's got enough time to rest right now. And up to the snapback he goes. Catching with a mixed grip to already set his hands for the barrel. Great hug.
Very good. Basically a PVC pipe, but not as thin.
It's a little wrapped in some softer material.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good skip though on that second barrel, not needing it.
Same type of motion though still. Christian Hart, one of Stanford's specialities back in Connecticut.
Christian Hart now engaging his feet on the toe hook box. Now for the pull up. Nice dyno and a quick
very
match
quick,
to save himself.
yeah.
Nice 180 as well. He's gonna wrap again. Keeping his backhand there until his feet are fully secured. That is control right there. Now for the touch point. He's not going for the touch point yet. Oh, it looks like he's just ready to go. That's why.
Christian Hart definitely has the capabilities to make it through these bogeys.
Oh, but he's fully extended now. I'm not sure how this is gonna pan out for him now.
Yeah, he might be trying to go back and shake out. That's a strategic move.
Oh, he's
Unless
reaching. He might be reaching.
He's trying to take it the other
Oh,
way.
he's fighting for it, Billy.
And that's going to be it for Christian Hart. An incredible run, though, throughout the weekend.
It's all a calculated run on stage 3. It's almost like a chess match as I describe it. Problem is, at some point fatigue kicks in. And there's just only so much you can do, only so many ways you can outsmart Pump. Our next athlete's out of USA Ninja Challenge in Durham, John David Spatola. All right, the initial ascent begins. Trying to stay calm, not really using any lockoffs right now, wants to save that for the back half.
Trying his best to endure the keystones right here. Swinging down to safety. Trying to line himself up for the snapback.
Okay, already prepping that dismount, and he's got it. He's on a mission right now, chalking very quickly. I think he wants higher, strongest ninja points. He's not taking the full rest.
Here goes John David moving up. Very high grasp.
All right, turning himself around for this Lachey. And he gets it securely. Engaging the heel hook there on the toe hook box. Yes. John David now. Gonna give himself the touch point.
Maybe later, man. I'll think about it later.
Wow, went for that skip. Just not happening. He did get the touch point to clear the bogeys, but it's unfortunately not going to be enough to keep progressing.
Take one. Do you want any?
Now, stage 3 is definitely a matter of touch points. John David strategized his way through that. We're coming up on Jacob Arnstein now, the Guat Ninja. He's been doing Ninja since 2016, been on A&W Junior Season 3, where he placed 5th, and has been to Vegas twice on Seasons 14 and 16 of the Adult Show. Placed 23rd in the Elite Division last year at Worlds, 11th at Young Adult not long before that. He coaches over at TA Fitness Weymouth as well. Sticking with that mixed grip, going for the dismount.
Very good. Out of Jacob Arnstein so far, chalking up. Now you need to remember, Kane, you will not be touching the ground until 4 obstacles from now.
And even then, you're not really touching the ground, you're just chilling on a bar.
That's after them still. Like, you have this obstacle that Jacob is destroying right here, followed by 2 sets of bogeys.
I'm talking about the rest bar after the monkey bars, dude.
Oh,
It's crazy.
It's mad.
It's not even really a platform, it's just a rest bar.
Yeah.
Let's see if Jacob can make it there. We've seen a lot of people just go for the skips and the touch points for time. What's Jacob's approach gonna be? Touch point there, chalk up here.
Jacob gonna go ahead, get a bit of chalk.
He's gonna brush off the bogeys.
That is a projectile.
That is hilarious. Is that even allowed? I mean, the ref didn't call it, but like, and now he's going for the skip anyways?
Bruh.
What's happening here?
Jacob Arnstein.
Oh, man. We might have to patch up that corner where their legs are landing, man. My goodness.
Possibly.
I want to see that brush again. This is hilarious. Yeah, this is up there for one of the moments of all time at Worlds.
Oh yeah, this is like the ultimate.
Good one-handed re-grab there. And just a nice little, yeah, hey, thanks. I'm not going to use this anyways, bye.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Get psyched, bruh. Dude. All right, Chase Hughes is next up on the course now. Is the 2024 Young Adult Male World Champion. So someone of World Champion material made the move up to Elite this year. Was the slowest finisher on stage 2 last year and came back with a first place finish on stage 3. Getting the furthest fastest.
Going straight for the rope. Nah, foot tap down.
No!
Trying to go for the early reach on the rope and just didn't grip enough, I think. I think he can hold that for sure. But look at that. He just lashayed a bit too early to try and match his hands. And I think if he waited just a half second longer, he had it.
Oh, he absolutely did.
Liam Diggins is now our next athlete from Ninja Logic. Got good reach, so he's not really having much trouble on this initial ascent. This obstacle, reach won't be a factor. It's all about control.
All right. Liam Diggins coming in now onto the snapback. A great obstacle, a great 21 Pilots song. Best of both worlds.
It is one of my favorite 21 Pilots songs.
It's so up there. Coming in now. Liam Diggins getting that dismount, very well done.
I don't think there's any amount of rest to justify this gauntlet. You could say rest for 3 minutes and I'd still be like, I need more time.
Oh yeah.
This is ridiculous. But Liam making quick work of that first box. Prepping that 180 as well by the looks of it. Ooh, a twisted.
Nice. I love those moves.
Well done.
The swing and then the change in midair is satisfying to watch. It's up there, one of my favorite moves, period.
All right, gets the touch point. Now chalking up, putting a little on his pants as well, maybe to pat down in the middle of this long line of obstacles. It'll always be good to have that in your back pocket, or in this case, right next to your pocket.
Very true. Liam Diggins gonna be shaking out for quite a while here. Gonna go for the intended route.
Ooh,
Oh, that
tried to do that backwards.
Yeah, we
180.
saw that.
Yeah, I mean, that is as intended, unless you reach with your other hand, but I think that was the right play. Just not enough, like, I just don't think he spotted it enough. Yeah, there we have it. Just kind of whiffed there.
Yeah.
All right.
Now then, one of your boys,
Joe.
Joseph Meisner, on stage 3. He could get very deep into this stage.
If Joe fails the bogeys, I will be posting a TikTok edit of him on my Instagram story.
Bet. All right, that's on video now. If anything, I'm kind of scared that you already have one made.
It's already made.
Great.
It was a promise I made him at UBW. So
Great. Okay, now Joseph Meisner gonna take his time getting ready for snapback.
one backswing. Wow.
Whoa.
Really set himself to not link out, but keep
Has
his
the
momentum.
motion, yeah. It seems like that's kind of the only way you can do it because of the way your arms are already facing.
Now, Joe Meisner has insane grip.
Yes.
His favorite obstacles are cliffhangers and vertical limits, so I'm pretty excited to see how he fares on this bogey line.
Coming out of New Jersey, age 23, he has a lot to offer. Getting the 180 Sasuke style like he loves it.
And a nice pull down. Quick work.
Yes.
Oh, he's just going. He's just going. Backside. Side.
Come on, Joe Meisner.
Just a little bit.
Hold it, boy.
And
Come on. Oh! Joe Meisner, so close.
He did get the touch point that puts him in 4th place for now, but
Very true.
man, so close. Yeah, take a look at that. He was cruising. His pace to that point was good. I think the regrip, anytime you have to regrip on a bogey, it kind of kills your momentum.
Yeah.
With bogeys, you want to be able to just power through and power and pull as steady as you can. But the second you have to adjust yourself without going forward, you put yourself in a little bit of trouble.
All right. Next up, wait, what? Okay. Next up on the course, representing the world shirt from this year, is going to be Jeremy Johnson. Age 20, out of Alabama, I want to say. No, not because it's America, or Canada. Ugh.
Alberta.
There we go. That's what AB is. I'm learning, guys.
Good job. See, Worlds is educational, guys.
Trust me, I've learned that I can never do these obstacles.
Not yet, but someday.
We'll get there.
Someone who's already there, Jeremy Johnson, cruising right now. A little bit of a lock off. Kind of surprised, but I think he's having a hard time spanning it. So the lock off is pretty necessary for him here.
Jeremy coming into the snapback. Very well done here.
And a nice dismount. Very curious as to what's going to happen when we get to our stage 2 finishers, because they've done nothing but study and prep for this course. And they're seeing all of these runners, including Jeremy, do all of the skips like he did on snapback. So It's gonna come down to who's doing it more efficiently.
Very true. Oh, but he's gonna go down on the first toe box, on the first toe hook. There it is. I believe it's just called the toe hooks officially, right? Yeah, the toe hook. Boom.
The legally distinct toe hook box. We remove the box so Mike Cook doesn't sue us.
Yo.
We love Mike.
All right, moving on now. Jake Sinotti.
Jake
Shanti,
Shanti.
there we go. I saw the name and I was like, I'm not getting this first try.
All right, Jake Shanti now from Ninja Mania. Solid reach up and out. Gonna go with slightly bent arms, but it's mostly a shoulder maneuver here for him. He's got to twist it out and back in. A nice regrip as well. No rest here coming into snapback. He's gonna link into that first barrel.
Coming out of Ninja Mania, they're known for their speed, but that definitely doesn't mean they're slacking on their endurance and strength overall.
Okay, a nice tuck to control the core. And a pull. Stage 3, my favorite stage. Love that I'm here.
Yes.
Love that I'm seeing all these athletes do what they're amazing at. He didn't get the touch point for the bogey. I don't think that would have counted, even if he, I don't know. Either that or the ref didn't award points for it properly, but it is what it is.
It looks like Joe Meisner's run is under review now.
That's unfortunate.
I don't know why it could have been like that.
At the starting block now is none other than
Oh,
Ramses
yes.
Valdez. Ramses, I believe he's sporting a shirt from the Dubai Games. Might be.
Here we go, Ramses Valdez. Definitely not a guy you associate with the word scary, but like, or scared, more or less, or fear, anything like that, because this guy will do
Oh, what? Oh,
no! Ramses! Bruh, no. Oh, that's so unfortunate there for Ramses Valdez. Oh, I don't know what to think. All right, moving swiftly along. Another one of our Israelis, Ori Malik.
Ori Malik. Cleared stage 1 yesterday. Wasn't really aware of his talent, but he's really showing it on display this weekend.
Absolutely. Team Israel, definitely a team not to disappoint here at the World Championships. Ori making sure that statement is well amplified.
Okay. Coming up now. Wow. Really absorbed it, and he's going to just take one extra swing. A little bit of chalk. Only been 45 seconds to this point.
Ori now, 55 seconds on his stopwatch. Reaches out. Ooh, tries to get his feet on the back there.
I think his left foot is where his left hand is.
Oh, okay, there we go. Changes it this time. Ooh,
It's
very
a lot
smooth.
of hang time, though. For the 180. Beautifully done.
Might be the same issue again with the left hand. Gets it Marcel!
Oh, on the rotation. Just can't really pinch it like that with a forward grip as it tips. That's going to end Ori Malik's run. And you can see here, this is kind of where things started to go sideways. On the toe hooks, he's having a hard time locking his feet in.
If you'd like to submit
We have 8 athletes left until we get to our stage 2, pardon me, stage 2 finishers. Currently for Strongest Ninja, Jake Shanti has the fastest time to the touch point on the bogeys, at the end of the bogeys. Still waiting for someone to really get to attempt those monkey bars, huh?
Yeah, I think more will come through once they know that their grand champion title is at stake.
Just waiting for the cameras to be ready again.
All right, ref.
All right, after getting iced and getting our cameras back up and running, Cohen Dahlstrom is going to be hitting stage 3.
Age 16, coming out of Iowa, making his way over to the ascending climb. Here he goes. I thought that he was rocking climbing shoes actually, but it doesn't look like it.
No, they're they're Olos with the nice little yellow shoelaces there.
Nice. Okay, Cohen coming in to the keystones. Very smooth.
Nice time. These first 3 obstacles not really proving a challenge unless there's a little like careless mistake, but not happening here for Cohen. He's on the move.
Gonna take a sip of water before attempting the toe hook.
There we have it. Whoa, a little choppy there, but he saves himself, and he just pops right into the next toe hook, which is really more of a heel hook. For those who are unfamiliar, toe hooks and heel hooks are climbing techniques, mainly for bouldering.
Okay, here goes Cohen. What's he trying to do? He's going for the skip. You have a lot of swing. No!
I thought he had it too. He caught it pretty locked off. He just couldn't absorb the force coming down.
Nah.
Yeah, there's that drop again. Almost had it. Nick Warren out of the Gravity Forge. Getting ready for his turn.
Being coached by Joe Capo on the side. Here he goes, Nick Warren. We don't have that long until we get to our athletes who are in contention for the Grand Championship title. I believe we only have like 6 runners left after Nick. Yes, very powerful.
Good use of the box to stabilize his dismount.
Yes. Sadly, there won't be any boxes to stabilize him from this point on, as everything is essentially in the air.
Yep. But that's what we love about stage 3.
It's a big test of upper body strength. The thing that most ninjas train nowadays and what a lot of their speciality relies on. Here goes Nick Warren, gets the touch point.
Chalking up right now. A little bit of a shakeout. Doesn't want to have any lactic acid buildup over here. He's going to do it as intended. Now, for anyone familiar with Nick Warren's game,
It's not going to be displayed.
I was going to say that's his bread and butter. I think he maybe just went with the wrong hand, turned in the wrong direction, and that was it.
Possibly.
Ellery Lenz out of Warrior Sports. Getting some last-minute clarifications from the ref, making sure he doesn't break any rules. Maybe that means he's planning something.
Here he goes. Elroy Lenz coming in now to the keystones, locking them in. Putting a lot of backswing on them though. Hopefully doesn't peel back from them. No, it's fine. Oh,
Wow.
links it and links it again.
Wow. One of the fastest times through the snapback. It's really good.
Only 2.5 seconds behind Jake how do you say the second name?
Jake Shanti.
Jake Shanti in first place currently up to this point.
He's over on the second toe hook now.
He gave himself a bit of time to pull it down. Very good. Gets the touch point now. How's he gonna fare?
I think he was already looking at that skip, Billy.
Okay, here we go. He's gonna chalk up and get ready for it. He knows he's gonna need to have a lot of grip if he's going for that skip. He's looking at it and he's slightly smiling. Yes. Here we go, Elroy Lenz. Oh!
Man, gets the touch point though in the second fastest time, just behind Jake. This is the fun part about the Strongest Ninja runs. They see an opportunity to go for broke. They're gonna go for broke. World champion is off the table, so they're doing this kind of just to test their limits, honestly.
Pretty much, you might as well.
You're on the world stage. Might as well see what you can do on the world stage so you know what to train for next season.
Exactly. Now on the start line, another one of our Team Israel members, Sheer Shrim, came very close to clearing stage 2. Was right up until the very end on the mousetrap, and now here he is on stage 3 for Strongest Ninja points. Let's see how he fares. Sheer coming in now to lock it. Oh, misses the first or second to last key lock. Now he gets in, swings along down. Oh, Sheer coming in now.
Leading with that hand over the barrel. And another. I think he wanted the link there, but oh well. He's got plenty of time. Doing really solid.
All right then. Sheer Shrim coming into the toe boxes now. Can utilize his climbing moves, followed by a 180. Yes, good. shakeout. Very good. Okay, a minute 13 coming into the touch point of the first bogey set. Do you reckon she is going to go for the skip?
I wouldn't be surprised. He's looking in that direction.
Yeah, here he
He's
goes.
already
He's
inching
eyeing-
towards the red tape there.
Yeah.
Gonna bring his hands
Very.
together.
Oh.
I think that threw him off axis a little.
Ah, very close there. I think he would have had a better shot if he went on the swing before.
He was completely off center. That's why he took that second swing.
I see.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we just have 3 athletes left before we get to our stage 2 finishers.
Yes. You can see that Shia really nearly had it there. Right then, next up on the course, Loic Fortier. One of our Canadians from Quebec. Representing MST. Very nice link downward there. Loic put up a very solid run in stage 2, falling at the very last hurdle. Yes, very good.
Well done
Okay,
there. Ooh,
very close.
Nope, he's good. Ref says no foot tap, so there is no foot tap. On to toe hook. Big pull and a nice rotation. Gonna turn himself around. I guess feels more comfortable doing this. Facing forward, yes.
Very good. Gonna utilize his climbing skills to put his feet on the mount.
There we go, gets the touch point.
Gonna actually shake out and get some chalk before taking on these bogeys in whatever manner he pleases. He's looking at the skip.
Wow,
Loic
that's a big
Fortier is high. Oh! Super close.
Oh my
you could
goodness.
see he was there for a second.
Yeah, for a half second there, I thought he was good.
You can kind of.
Looked super calm and in control. And there, right there, I'm like, yes, he's absorbed it fully.
But
and
just
then
to
he
peel
peels
out,
off, man.
Super, super close. Now then, one of the most recent young stars coming out into the ninja scene a lot more now. He's grown up, now in the elite divisions in WNL, competes in NSC frequently. Weston Boswell on the ascending climb, waiting to go. Coming out of the Texas area.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a Rise.
Yeah,
that's a Rise Warehouse jersey. And Weston is off to the races.
Here he goes. Having a tiny bit of trouble gaining height there, but he's fine now.
It wasn't trouble, it's just he chose not to use his feet. So he had to
Yes.
kind of pull more. Oh, throws off his rhythm on his rotation here. I think he figured it out now. Yeah, look at that. It's much cleaner.
Here he goes, getting that setback. Very good. Hey, good stuff from Weston Boswell so far. 40 seconds. Just got word from Isaiah Thomas that he's going to do some fun stuff. We'll see him next after Weston. Now he's coming up,
Solid reach.
attaching his toes.
Use your heels.
Seems like the heel seems to be the general consensus amongst the elite ninjas today.
Yes. Well done.
I do the VL bar. I can get.
gets the touch point for the first set of bogeys here. 1:25 up to this point on his stopwatch.
He's going to do it as intended.
Yeah, here we go. Weston Boswell
This is refreshing. After so many people trying to skip.
has a lot
He's
of height.
squeezing. He's really trying.
But he couldn't get enough height moving
Yeah,
through.
his arms were a little too intertwined there. Top 25 at the moment for Weston Boswell. Taking a look again.
Had a very solid run up to this point as well. Appreciate the fact that someone was trying to do the bogeys the intended way and actually came quite a fair way through.
You know, I'm very curious as to what's going to happen when we get to our world champion contenders because they haven't seen too much beta. They've just seen that you should not try that skip.
We've got one more competitor before that group though, and that is Isaiah Flyboy Thomas.
Yes, this will be fun. Nice reach.
A very fast ninja, has been competing in OCR competitions as of recent, but still has been keeping up with Ninja, got to the final obstacle in the fastest non-finishing time
I'm
on
gonna
stage
be honest,
2.
everyone knows Flyboy for his speed. If you check his story, this dude is cranking grip challenges, jumps straight to the first barrel.
No!
He fell backward.
Isaiah!
That was such a good link too. I thought he had it.
I mean, he did say he was gonna do some fun stuff.
Oh man. Look at that, right there. And just not enough forward on the chest. Put a smile on his face.
Yes.
It was a fun time. It really was. While short-lived, it was fun.
Now then, Cade.
Whoa, holy voice
I
crack.
tried. They're only gonna get worse.
You sound like one of the Sanderson sisters, man.
Ow. Right then, there we go. We have now moved on
The
to
final 16
athletes who are
Starting
now in
line.
contention for the Grand Champion title. Thiago Lima being the first.
Thiago had a really solid run. I'm honestly surprised that he was the slowest of the stage 2 clears. But he knows that he has an opportunity here. With the other 15 after him, he can set the bar and put the pressure on the other athletes. He's seen the strongest ninja competitors go. He knows how to handle at least this first half of the course, and he knows how quickly he's going to have to move with so many athletes breathing down his neck.
Being coached by Flip Rodriguez, I can't think of another guy who would be great for a circumstance like this. The mental game is super important on stage 3 to try and minimize your moves and conserve energy.
Announcement. Mature male, stage 1, small. Less than 10 runners. This division is about to wrap up. If you have any
Here goes Thiago. Looks like he's going to set a 180. Wow, really shoved it.
Through, yeah, he
There
pushed
wasn't,
back.
yeah, there wasn't a lot of swing there. He's going straight for the bar.
Yes!
Snap.
One of the first times that's worked successfully.
I think he tried to touch it with his foot. There we go. Okay, never mind.
There he is.
Touch point there. Maybe that he just swung out that far.
Okay then, Thiago Lima setting himself up for the massive skip.
Oh boy, this is
Thiago! No! Tried it to no avail.
Well, with that, Thiago Lima is currently sitting in first place by default for world champion. We'll see how that holds on. It's kind of king of the hill style now. I consider it a 1v1. First place versus who's running. And our next runner, the next challenger, has approached. Nathaniel Honvu, Ninja New Team.
This guy has been an absolute legend recently. I mean, he's been on A&W Junior before, won season 2, I believe, right? Yes, there we go. Nathaniel Honvu making his way through the ascending climb and now onto the Keystones. Been doing good in some NSC competitions like the championships and the big time qualifier as well.
Not taking any rest before the snapback. He knows that he's gonna have to push the pace at least to the bogeys if he's got any shot at world champion.
Here he goes, Nathaniel Honvu now taking a bit of time. He's a strong guy, but he knows he's not going to be touching the ground for a long time. Okay, Nathaniel Honvu gonna take the 180, holds on very well. Gets the heels on there now. Okay.
All right, coming up, touch point, easy. Oh, he's going
Oh,
straight.
here he goes. This
He's
is
going
what
straight in.
we can expect this from Nathan, to be fair. Nathaniel coming in. No! Just whiffs it,
Yeah, the
unfortunately.
left hand was there. The right kind of wiggled around. A smile on his face.
It's weird when you need to put a lot of tension on a backswing with cliffs that small. You're tensed up a lot in your arms, and your response in your fingers can sometimes be slower. Very
Right
well
here, you
done.
see the right hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, just falls short.
Okay, one of the greats now. Coming up next, Charlie Ball at the bottom of the ascending climb. Coming out of Flemington, New Jersey, and Next Level Ninja, a DGS-sponsored athlete. Here he goes. We have been waiting for Charlie Ball to take the elite category by storm, and it has been happening throughout this season's championship.
Yeah, he's not hesitating. And I don't think we're going to see anyone really use these platforms for anything besides maybe a small chalk point here.
Yeah.
Just like that. And he's
Charlie
going right away.
just gonna go in right here.
On toe hook. Yes. And return. Great catch.
Moves on up,
Amazing job.
endures it, just
He has
bounces
the touch
and then
point.
turns.
And it looks like he's not going for the skip. So we are going to see him attempt these bogeys. He's facing forward. Let's follow where his head goes. If he's oh
He's
no.
looking okay,
He's
okay,
looking for the
okay,
skip.
lad. Yeah, he's looking
for the
he's
skip.
looking for the red.
And now he's looking. He's swaying.
Come
Here
on,
he comes. He's going to bring his hands
big
together.
ring,
Oh, he's
big
not, he's not
kick.
lined up. He's not lined up. Now he is. Go.
No, Charlie Ball again. Oh man.
Time though to that point, I believe, does put him in first. So Charlie Ball is your current world champion.
It could potentially stay that way, but considering the roster that we have right now, it's crazy. Charlie Ball got there in a minute 15.72 seconds.
You can see here our athletes that have battled for world champ, they're just getting faster than each other. Tiago, a little bit slower than Nathaniel, who's a little bit slower than Charlie. So the real question is, how fast are we going to that touch point?
Well, we're going to see right now, Tom Alberti has a wingspan to die for a ninja.
Not only that, but he's been in this position before.
Last
Placed
year.
third last year.
And was in contention for the World Championships on this very stage. And Tom is off. He's utilizing climbing shoes as well.
I like it. I
which
like
is
it a
a
lot.
good play. Tom, represented by 111 obstacles. He knows how these obstacles work inside and out. The science behind this man's brain is immaculate.
Great job. Oh, I thought he was going to link there. Going to take the swing for safety. Again, no time wasted. Engaging everything. And those climbing shoes, they come in handy because it helps you hook in on a more solid surface instead of foam shoes or rubber.
Here you go. It really does help you grip onto things such as like hardwood and plastic. And that's working for
Pull.
Tom.
And a nice reach. Touch point there. Now, Charlie Ball's time to the touch point is 1:15. What is Tom Alberti going to do? Straight for it. He's going to gut it out, which is good. Grip is a specialty of his.
He's got a good wingspan too.
Whoa,
so, okay,
crossover.
Get a bit more
Yes.
height.
And now for the match and go.
Yes! Tom Alberti!
Now he's actually behind Charlie Ball on top.
No! Oh,
They do have to correct his score. It says 4 points. He definitely got 5.
yeah.
So we'll have to figure out where he falls on the leaderboard in due time. That's what NinjaWorks is for, though, folks. We're going to get to check back on his run, update it to be an accurate time split.
Really close up to that point. Oh, just the left hand gave out, sadly.
And hey, that's the furthest we've seen anyone go. We saw Evan LaValle go down there as well earlier.
Okay. Israel's finest right here. Got 6th place last year in stage 3.
Stage 2.
Yes, 4 world champion right here. Shneur Sameach.
You know, he's lived up to every promise he's made us. He said he was coming in calm. He's going to do this for his friends who couldn't advance and fly out here. So far, he's not disappointed. Top 16 in the world. His first stage 2 buzzer. He has a lot to be proud of no matter what. But you know he wants more.
Yes, we talked to him earlier this week at Level Up. He said his mental game has been amplified to the max. He has been taking in every single bit of last year and working upon it to make sure he gets to the very end of this course. Good luck to Shneur
I
Sameach.
just realized I have to post that Joe Meisner thing. I will. Kane.casillas.ninja, everyone.
All right.
Up after this stream.
I'll remind you.
Looks like we're slightly icing Shneur a little bit. But all of his teammates from Israel
Everyone is
in the
behind
warm-up
this
area
man.
right now.
He gained some fans over the last couple of years for being in the WNL. He's going very fast.
Wow,
but
yeah,
Shneur
no.
Sameach,
Not wasting any time, not wasting any swings.
you can see in his eyes his concentration levels are up.
And he's linking. He's linking. Yeah, he wants that time.
Good, good, good.
His coach, Adam Malki, over on the sideline there, talking him through it, but he's not wasting any time. He's going straight into toe hook now. Nice monkey bar to the opposite end.
Shneur keeping calm and controlled.
One swing is all he's going to use. Yes. And a nice match. I think he's going to try and pop up.
Oh, no!
No!
Shneur, man! Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, the wide grip was not the way to go.
No, he should have gotten to the end of it.
I think the way, who did that skip? Was it Jake Shanti?
Possibly. I don't know if he did it wide, though.
No, he did not. He grabbed right here on this first ledge that you're seeing.
And then did it.
And then he
popped
went
through.
Yeah, and he just ducked his head around.
Oh, man.
Dang,
That's so
Shneur.
frustrating, man. Could have been it.
Well, this next athlete's no stranger to stage 3.
Here we go.
Was here 2 years ago, placed second. Was here 2 years before that and won. Jay Lachey Lewis.
If there is anyone that we trust to deliver in high-pressure situations, Jay Lachey is our guy.
If I'm not mistaken, he got into collegiate climbing recently as well.
Oh, this is
And
a perfect stage.
I'm pretty sure now he's nationally ranked or something. So if there's anyone I feel good about taking on this bogey line, it's Jay Lewis.
Okay, takes a bit of time. Chalking up, ready to go for the toe hooks right here.
He'll definitely need every inch he can get here. He's on the shorter side of athletes, but he's got power for days.
Yes.
I think he's going for that skip. Nope, he's looping around.
Oh, okay, yep, good. Gets the grab over to the rest bar.
He's gonna chalk up. I think he's going through this the way it's meant to be done.
He's got the tech and like the raw strength to just do this in spades. Jay Lewis reaches out. Just over a minute on his stopwatch. Very powerful.
Wow. Now for the Lachey.
It's in the name.
He's redirecting. No one's gotten this hold yet.
No!
Jay Lewis.
Down.
But by 1 second, he's ahead of Tom Alberti, and he's currently your world champion.
Right, okay.
We are down to our final 10 runners, folks.
Ooh.
Jay Lewis couldn't take down this turnaround segment of stage 3. Is anyone going to?
It's definitely possible, but all of these athletes are really going to have to lock in to get that grab.
Well, up next is going to be Cody Benaway, who was the first athlete to clear stage 2, and that moment was just electric. The whole crowd was going absolutely wild. It was legendary.
Absolutely. Monumental moment in stage 2 earlier today. Cody Benaway. on his way up. Big pop through to that top cliff. Now making his way through the keystones. Okay.
Current time to beat to that touch point
Very good.
is
links
1:13.
there from Codes. Gets it. "30 seconds now coming into the toe hooks. Cody props himself and reaches upward to lock himself in. Good.
Quick
Nice.
180?
Yes, very cool. This is making me nervous, Kane. We're into the single digits after Cody.
Yeah, but this is where it's the most fun.
Indeed, the adrenaline in our own bodies is going to be crazy. Now then, Cody going for the jump!
Oh! Wait, but he got that touch point in under a minute.
That's wild.
So he's currently the front runner. Take a look again. He had the swift moves. And honestly, he got his legs a little too far forward on that. I think if he gained a tiny bit more height, there's like a really small gray area to landing that move. Josiah Papel, though, has that. Just depends on what his strategy is going to be. Yep.
I'm in awe currently. Seeing Josiah Papel on a grip-intensive course like a Stage 3 at WNL Worlds is quite the special occasion. Josiah makes his way down, getting a quick chalk up from Jackson Erdos. We'll be seeing him run in a bit. Just trying to prop himself correctly.
And got that rotation. No surprises there.
Big.
Great 180. He might be looking for that skip. He didn't immediately reach out. Never mind. He's good.
Wants to get it. Maybe wants to beat Cody to that touch point. It's definitely feasible within 9 seconds.
He's got 9 seconds to touch the first bogey.
I think he's chilling.
And then go. That's not happening. He has to beat Monkey Hop. That's the type of pressure that Cody Benaway has just put on everyone.
This is a difficult thing to look through right now. Josiah Papel, he has the necessary bogey skills though. Okay.
Oh, he's going back, switching his hands. Didn't like how that first hand felt. Whoa! This will be interesting.
Twisting his wrists.
Wow, the mobility on that is crazy.
Yes, okay, Josiah.
There, but he's got to get the next.
No!
I liked the idea. I really did like the idea. Tried to use both of the bogey boxes to kind of widen his grip and control his swing, and just couldn't connect.
Okay, Josiah with an unfortunate fall right there on the bogeys, the second set that is. Coming up now, Asa LaShacer Reynolds at the bottom of the ascending climb. The only man from Florida left in the competition. You can see Caleb Bergstrom, he said trust to him. That's what every single athlete needs to do from here on. Asa knows how to move fast though in every circumstance.
Wow. Great link in.
With trust. Right, Asa. That's the one part I'm most scared about, them overshooting the final platform.
It's a good thing to have that extra box.
Very true, to just prop themselves sideways.
Yeah,
almost.
they can just slap their hands down and they're fine. Asa now has good time to this point. Honestly, if he just goes straight to the bar, which looks like that's what he's doing, yep.
Asa has the power to do such a thing!
Now, honestly, yeah, just send it. Send it for time.
No!
Had a grip for a little bit. That was close. Now, off of time, that was first, but he didn't touch that first bogey. Don't know if that's gonna affect anything or not. He goes straight out to the bar. He doesn't touch that first bogey, which is a touch point, and goes straight to that one where he peels off. Unsure if that will change to anything. But if it counts, Asa Reynolds will be at the top of the leaderboard for now. Okay, this next runner made me absolutely lose my mind. Jacoby Herman had one of the most insane runs I have ever seen at a World Championship, period.
Absolutely. The beta breaks that we see out of this guy, we could possibly see one right here for all we know. This guy has no fear in anything.
In terms of crazy runs, it's like Ethan Bartnicki Fortnite dancing at the buzzer, and this.
Very
stage
true.
2 man.
Okay.
Good reach. All right, he's a little out of control, but he looks like he's gathered it back together.
Incredibly fast right here. Jacoby. Nice. Okay, moving into the toe hooks now. 30 seconds on his stopwatch.
Using those shoes to leverage himself. And he's nicely done. Is he going for the skip or the reach? He reaches. All right.
Representing Vitality in all of its glory. We have another Vitality athlete in Noah Muniz soon.
No way.
Ah!
No way.
Get out of here, dude. What? That's crazy.
This race for world champion is still wide open, Billy. Jacoby Herman shockingly down on toe hook. Right there, the drop, just not secure enough.
Our final 5 athletes in the elite division.
We got 6.
Do we?
6.
Oh yes, there we do. Okay.
Tyler Smith, the stage 3 man himself. He's beaten the last 2 stage 3 courses in a row.
A lot of people have trust in Tyler Smith right here to perform well, and it's clear to see why. His records say it, and his pace says it right now too.
You know, in season 8, he was the first elite athlete to clear all 3 stages, joined alongside Noah Muniz as the first athletes to clear stage 3 in the elite division.
It's also crazy how many people have surrounded the sidelines for the Elite Stage 3. They know that this is the biggest ninja event of the year. Elite Male Stage 3 always cooks.
Now, I will say, it doesn't seem like Asa Reynolds' time is going to be corrected here, which means Cody Benaway is still holding on to that top spot right now.
Okay, interesting.
All right, Tyler for the send. Yes! He got the grip. Let's go. Now for the move that no one's gotten. Yes! Tyler Smith.
Come on!
Into the, oh no!
Wait,
oh
wait,
my
wait!
Gosh.
Well,
no!
Get out of here!
No!
Stop it!
You're kidding me!
I'm gonna cry in a second.
Okay,
I swear.
okay, but silver lining, landing that move, being the only one to do so. He beats Bogies 2. He's the only one to do so. He is currently in first place. But look at that save right there. Oh, it was so close. Tyler! You know, I was talking to Matt Bradley about this stage 3, and he said he had something in store for elites, and he called it, you know, the anti-Tyler course.
Yes.
He did not want Tyler beating that course again, but, oh, we almost had a deep run there,
Come
Billy.
on, lad. Phil Folsom down at the bottom of the ascending climb right now.
Wow. All right, so now Tyler's training partner knows exactly what he has to do.
This is crazy right now, mate.
This is insane, guys.
Phil Folsom has started his ascent, making his way up.
All right, now how quickly is Phil going to move? Placed second in season 7, and I believe that was the last time he was in stage 3 for world champion.
Yeah, and now he's back again. We know so much about Phil Folsom now. He can throw anything and be
Nice
successful.
one-arm pull there on the toe hook.
Phil gonna take the 180 in his stride. Very well done.
He's coming up now. Yes, got the rotation. Gonna
Phil,
chalk up here.
Gonna get some chalk from Sam.
Can you just check?
You can feel the nerves in the room now. It's contagious. Everyone
He's
is
going for the
surrounding.
skip. Here we go. And the skip.
Yes, Phil! 2
Wow.
seconds ahead of Tyler Smith as well, getting the second catch.
Now one more move. Up to the floating monkey bar.
Okay,
Phil Folsom's
keeps it in
first.
place. Phil, we're making progress.
He's also in first. Now, the monkey hop. You have to be precise because that will happen. It doesn't work that way. I spoke with Yuri Prokudin from Russia, who attempted this in the Premier Series at Motive, as this is a Brett Sims obstacle. He said you have to be precise here. So Phil really has to get to that other side with the bar before locking in.
Quite the precision move if there ever was one, Phil.
And he's hanging a lot. He's taking a lot of swings here. Gotta go.
Come on,
Locks it in,
lad.
but now he's gotta secure himself. Maybe a shakeout on the other arm? Yeah.
He has time right here.
Yeah, he's got a shakeout on
He
the other arm.
can't chalk up during the obstacle
Now,
either.
gotta land evenly, and the slider itself is crooked.
No!
Yeah.
Phil Folsom.
Yeah, I think as soon as he tipped it, he could never really even it out. And I think that's where things started to go wrong because that kind of doomed his hop. He was precise and even, but the slider was not. And that'll do it. Phil Folsom, though, currently your world champion, got there 4 seconds ahead of Tyler Smith.
There is a high chance it can stay that way too. But we are now moving on into our final runner of stage 1 from earlier, or one of the last couple, Aaron Majakamo.
I can't believe we're here. Like, this has been a year in the making, this whole season, and this weekend has been so action-packed. It all comes down to our final 4 runners.
Hyperventilating as we speak. Aaron,
Oh no, a missed grab. Whoa, whoa. It's okay, he seems to be recovered and he's chilling now.
Just okay, ejects it
Oh
accidentally.
man, Aaron Majakamo not having the cleanest run right now. It's all about staying calm on stage 3. Panic is your worst enemy.
Absolutely. The mental game that you have to have on point is ridiculous. Yes, good.
Gonna give it one more swing. He is a little low on time, but honestly, it's just about beating those bogeys first. That should be
Yes.
priority number 1.
Beating the bogeys has been the #1 killer all day in stage 3 of Elite Male. I really want to see I really want to see someone get past.
Oh no!
That would be a night.
What is happening?
We're losing our minds.
Aaron Majakamo.
Can we have your phone to film our reactions and I will for 10 minutes?
Okay, whatever.
All right, at the starting block now, the reigning world champion, Jackson Erdos. Been on a winning streak, definitely a favorite to win amongst the crowd.
Come on, Jack, you got it. Let's go. Come on, Jack.
Our reigning world champion, right here in the flesh on stage 3. He's linking stuff.
On toe hook now, didn't take any rest, it's only been 20 seconds. Gets the move. As of Jackson's run, we will be locking someone into the podium. It'll either be Jackson himself based off his result, or it'll be Phil Folsom, who's currently in first. Jackson's gonna chalk up now. Here we
he
go.
goes. Jackson
Building up that swing.
really needs the best swing of his
the
life.
catch. Yes, he's on, barely. I saw his fingers kind of tug away, but he saved it.
My heart aches
Oh my
right now.
goodness.
It's going crazy.
It's getting intense. And with 59 seconds, Jackson Erdos jumps into first.
This could
He's-
be a repeat, possibly.
Yeah, he's locked in for podium for sure. But it's gonna come down to these last 3 obstacles, starting with Monkey Hop, which we
Places it
haven't
in.
really seen get a proper attempt. He's gonna shake out, swaying side to side. Even pump.
No, it seems like his right hand was just a bit too pumped
Yeah.
to really move properly at this point.
But Jackson Erdos is confirmed top 3.
Okay, cool.
Taking a look at his run. Gonna pop on through. Deep breaths, Billy, deep breaths.
Trying. This is more nerve-wracking than actually running.
It's so much fun. Great job, Jackson.
Let's go. Boosh.
All right, second to last runner of the entire elite division,
Come on,
Noah Munya. Now, Noah has placed 4th. in the last 2 consecutive World Championships. I'm really pulling for a podium for him here today.
I beg,
It
man.
would be cherry on top if he gets his first league championship.
Combining that with the fact that Addie Herman is also the elite
Dude,
female Grand
that would
World
be
champion,
a crazy podium.
the amount of marketing you could do with that is crazy.
Noah's just chilling. He's a little iced right now. But Noah is also not only very strong, very quick, he's very smart. Stage 3 is a great playground for him because he is always good at seeing beta that other people don't see.
Let's do it, Noah! Every single person right now is behind him at Greensboro. Munya coming in, representing Vitality, one of the head people there.
Really bear hugged that barrel. Links out, no chalk, he's going straight into it. He knows he's got to move. Jackson just got to the monkey hop in under a minute. So there's really not much time for anything here. He's just going. Oh, touch point? Okay, touch point.
Okay, so he'll go for that.
He's gonna take the extra rest and he's going for the skip.
No, okay, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Yes! Wow.
Noah Munya
Might
has it.
be honestly the most comfortable we've seen someone catch that.
Yes, yes.
And bumps immediately to the last bogey. No, wait.
Stop it.
Wait,
Stop.
So he's down, but 50 seconds to the floating monkey bar, which is a touch point. He's in first.
Guaranteed second
He's
as
in
well.
first or second by the end of the day. Great job, Noah Munier. Wow. Did he hear us? I'm dead. He just walked by as he said thanks, and he just overheard us. That was hilarious. Yeah, unfortunate, just a little too aggressive with that monkey bar. So that means your world champion will be either Noah Munier or Gavin Obi, who has won stage 1 with the fastest time and stage 2 with the fastest time. Can he sweep all 3 stages and take home the title of world champion?
It is very possible. Gavin Obi.
No. Look at him, he's flying here.
Come along, okay.
Wow.
Gavin.
He's gonna take a backswing here. Is he gonna link? He's gonna underbar, jumping right in. He's about 2 seconds ahead of Noah's time. 50 seconds to the floating monkey bar. Wow, a nice 1-2 pop. Gavin's on a roll. He's going for that skip. Yes! Oh my goodness.
Right.
He's got 20 seconds. He's got 20 seconds. This is so tense.
Going. Oh, stop it.
15 seconds.
Gavin.
Oh no!
Holy. Oh.
Gavin Obi goes down.
God.
Noah Munier
Finally.
is your world champion
At long
for
last.
season 10.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness, Gavin, 5th place overall. Your podium, Phil Folsom taking 3rd, Jackson Erdos so close to the repeat taking 2nd, and Noah Munier getting that long-awaited first championship. This man literally put it in his bio that he never won a championship, and Gavin was moving so swiftly and was challenging it so much, had the skip, just couldn't hold on to it. So close, and such a dominant performance. Noah! We gotta get, hey, Noah and Gavin right there showing some love on camera. Great runs from them. Gavin with a top 5 finish after a 2nd place finish last year. Such consistent athletes here. All right, we gotta get a word from the champ here. Noah. Noah.
Get over here, bro.
Hey, I remember this. Ferox Premier Series, you said never won a championship. This is it. How does it feel, man?
Words can't even describe what's going through my mind right now. I don't know how to feel. This is crazy, and Addie did it too today. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, I can only imagine adding that with Addie. You guys are gonna be on that podium together, holding the trophy together. What's that moment gonna feel like, man?
It's undescribable. This isn't one here. This is one with all the hard work back at home, and that's important to remember. Addie pushes me every day, pushes herself, and it shows. I don't know.
Congratulations, fastest time to that floating monkey bar. How confident were you in making that move?
The floating monkey bar or the cliffhanger?
Monkey bar.
A monkey bar. I knew I just had to touch it. I didn't quite pull down on it, and that's okay. We got the job done.
Congratulations, man, Billy.
All of your hard work has paid off, Noah. Congratulations. A championship is finally yours.
The world champion, Noah Munier!
It is.
Great job, man.
Absolute
Congrats.
legend.
That was sick. That was awesome.
Absolute peak.
What's up? Hey, Billy, it's been an absolute pleasure commentating with you
really
throughout
has.
this weekend. Guys, this has been your
Thank
Elite
you so
Division.
much.
It's been awesome. It's been a dream. And this was one of the wildest Elite Divisions of all. Perfectly fitting for a 10th anniversary.
Oh,
you guys are
perfect.
not going to want to miss, though. Just because Elites are done doesn't mean that Worlds is done.
Absolutely.
We got so many other divisions kicking off Sunday and Monday. You are not going to want to miss it because there's going to be just as high competition. Yeah, some obstacle variations, but it's going to be perfect for them. And if you thought this was intense, it's going to hit every single time. I promise.
Oh my goodness me. This has been a dream come true for me personally. I've been watching the World Ninja League for years. Seeing Stage 3 Elites in person has been absolutely mental. I cannot be more grateful to do it with one of my best mates as well. From Billy Dixon and Kane Casillas, we've been your commentators for Elites. We will see you later. Take care.